Everyone, Dipper Pines here, and welcome back to my web show. Today we're going to be talking about divination, and it's a brief history of it that I can't even, cover in one video. Its meaning and a little demonstration. I have a camera over here set up so I can, film the process. For those who don't know, divination is the act of using an object to tell you or suggest to you ways to fix a problem or give you answers, I guess. Back when divination was first being used, it was used as a way to relay information from the gods, such as oracles in Greek mythology and culture. And since then, it is still being used. Most of the time now, it's used as a way to, open up your mind to suggestions, and if you have a problem, you can ask the cards or runes or whatever, and they might suggest things to get you thinking, maybe not give you a flat-out answer. Most people don't think that the cards actually know everything, but they will lead you in the right direction, kind of thing. Different forms of divination include tarot, which actually started out as a card game, like Solitaire or War or Crazy Eights. There's runes, which actually started out as a Scandinavian alphabet and turned into divination along the way. There's pendulum, there's oracle cards, you can use playing cards that we have now. There's tea reading, there's even crystal ball. That's a form of divination, even though that is usually considered to be a little bit more gimmicky. And without further ado, let's begin the demonstration. So, without knowing it, most of you have probably done divination before, whether it be flipping a coin to get heads or tails to figure out a yes or no question, or reading your horoscope in the newspaper. But today, I'm going to show you a couple quick methods before we move on to the main reading. The first method is runes, and these are little tokens or wooden chips and pieces that have letters of the alphabet on them. They mean different things. How you would usually do this is you would usually take a handful of these and roll them and then toss them. Upside down usually has a reversed meaning, such as this is gift, and if you were to get this but say upside down, it may mean that you are getting something taken away from you or something like that. I'm a little rusty with runes. Ford is still teaching me these. We aren't really a family that is really interested in divination, but it can be interesting to see if any creatures in Gravity Falls want to suggest something to us through this. The second method is pendulum, which is a usually crystal or a sharp piece of wood on a string or a chain, and you hold it down like this, and it'll swing the way. So, say, am I gonna get a date in the next week? This way could be yes, this way could be no, this way could be maybe, or I don't know. So we hold it like this. Keep your hand completely still. Looks like it's going toward maybe over here. And that's how you do pendulum. Those are my main way to do it. There's also oracle cards, which I'm not going to show you today, because I'm, again, still learning. But what we are going to show you is tarot. I have a novelty deck, so some of the cards are a little bit changed, but the meaning is still the same, and the way you do it is still the same. Okay, so there are a lot of ways to read tarot, as it's the most popular form of divination and most well-known. But we're going to do it a little bit differently. There's a lot of cards. There's this. And these. There are the Major Arcana, which is what I have here, and the Minor Arcana, which are the rest of the cards. The Minor Arcana follows suit like regular playing card games, like hearts, diamonds, spades, and clubs, but there are pentacles, swords, cups, and wands instead. And then there's the Major Arcana, which is what I have here, and those are kind of like the king, queen, etc., or ace, more likely, or joker. And these all have different meanings. There's the High Priestess, there's the Lovers, the Moon, the Sun, the Stars, the devil, death. There's 22. I'm not gonna list all of them off. And I'm gonna do a reading with just these, which you can do, and that's, you know, a reasonable thing. I'm gonna move some of the stuff out of my way. I've already shuffled the cards. And I'm gonna lay down 3 to give me a general reading without any, like, specific meaning. You can also ask the cards questions, but this is just gonna be a little thing. I've made a triangle with my cards. And we're gonna do a reading. So I'll turn this one over. I've placed them face down. This is the Fool. This is the Magician. And this is the Devil. Let me consult my book really, really fast, because, like I said, there's so many cards with so many different meanings. Even people who know how to do this or have done it before usually need to consult a book, and that's completely okay. You don't have to have this just completely memorized. Alright, here are the meanings behind these, read from a little guide. The Fool is who we should all aspire to be. They embark on their journey ahead, leaving their old things behind but carrying renewed hope, visions, and wonder. The Fool tells you that you can trust life will catch you when you jump, but you should probably watch your step. The Magician encourages you in coming up with new ideas. Like a good teacher, the Magician is not here to tell you what to think, but instead to help you manifest your vision. If you get the Magician in a reading, it means there is a spark of divine energy behind your great idea. What idea came to mind? Writing in the journal, probably. The Devil is the business of indulgence and bondage. Whether it's drugs, food, or even hopelessness, the devil appears when there is addiction. This card represents your shadow, necessary but often hiding truths. It does not foretell doom, only the need for attention. Are you holding fast to your highest vision? This is a really interesting set of cards. This card usually, as the thing says, is saying that there's something that will catch you if you have a fall, but be cautious. So I take this as a warning for something. Magician is a divine power, maybe a force in Gravity Falls that I have yet to really realize, but I also see it as a teacher. So this card could also mean Ford. And the Devil. Again, a bit of a caution card, calling attention to problems and something that you might not even know is there. I'm gonna have to do some thinking on this. I hope you all enjoyed this. I was a little bit unprepared. I kind of came up with the video last minute. But I hope you guys liked it anyway. Tune in next Saturday, and I'll see you next time in Gravity Falls.